at the Katie Wheeler Library, which you can see in the background, an important historic location in Orange County and also the site of some dark happenings. So we'll be doing a walk around of the grounds with this and see if we pick up any unusual activity along the way. Let's go. We're in Irvine Ranch Historic Park walking toward Katie Wheeler Library, which is a recreation of the Irvine Ranch House. The entrance and parking lot are on the other side across from the marketplace, but this drive would have been used back in the day. James Irvine I emigrated from Belfast, Ireland in 1846 and came to California during the gold rush. After other successful ventures, he established the Irvine Ranch in the 1860s. The ranch house, also known as the Mansion, was built in 1876. James's son, James Irvine II, also known as James Harvey Irvine Sr. or J.I., inherited it in 1892. He continued to develop the property, which became one of the world's greatest farms and largest producers of Valencia oranges. He also added on to the mansion, which at one point boasted 30 rooms. He incorporated the ranch's holdings under the Irvine Company. J.I. and his wife, Frances Anita Plum, had 3 offspring: James Harvey Irvine III, also known as Jace, Catherine Helena Irvine Lillard, and Myford Plum Irvine, known to his family as Mike. Catherine's daughter, Catherine Anita, nicknamed Katie, who in fact the library is named after, grew up here and was raised by her grandfather, as Catherine died of complications from childbirth. Jace passed away from TB at the age of 42, leaving Myford as the sole survivor to run the Irvine Company, and he began opening sections of the ranch to urban development. Myford died gruesomely in the basement of the house in 1959, in what was dubbed the double bullet suicide. The official version of events is that Myford, who, by the way, was a skilled hunter, shot himself twice in the abdomen with a shotgun, crawled across the floor, picked up a different gun, and shot himself again in the right temple. Now, that already doesn't sound plausible, but the smoking gun? Myford was right-handed. The gun was found in his left hand. With that and other things that didn't add up, such as no note being found, the family was suspicious and hired a pathologist to look into his death. Although the coroner ruled it a suicide, to this day, some believe it was murder. And I'm not an expert, but it was murder. Theories have been put forth ranging from a mafia hit to even family members who had motive to want to displace him from his role as the head of the family business. But over 60 years later, a conclusive explanation has yet to emerge. Considering the number of Irvine family members who lived and died on the site and the circumstances surrounding some of their deaths, it is haunted by ghosts, of course. The original mansion was demolished after being burned down in an electrical fire in 1965, and much later, in 2008, this fantastic new replica was built and opened as a library, which it has been operating as since. Although this isn't the original building, that doesn't stop the ghosts of the Irvine family from popping in, as they seem to find it to be a satisfactory replica of their beloved home. Today, we find the building full of books, with people studying, using computers, and enjoying plush velvet chairs, surrounded by paintings and historic photographs. Staff have described feeling a presence standing behind them as they shelve books, hearing music and a woman's voice singing, and sightings of a phantom blue lady, believed to be the ghost of Catherine, are commonplace. Dogs were always important members of the Irvine family, and perhaps they still are to this day. Do you think dogs have ghosts? This grand walnut staircase, which is a replica of the one from the original mansion, leads upstairs to the second level. Let's go. These stairs lead down to the basement, but we'll be taking the elevator. Other reports mention a figure of a tall, mysterious man, believed to be James Irvine. Books and other objects have been known to fly off the shelves, and the basement has what can only be described as an atmosphere. That's interesting that it would go crazy in the elevator, because I believe what's now the elevator used to be the gun room in the house, and that's where it all went down. Although it most likely is just something to do with the elevator itself. Okay, why isn't it opening? I think I might have pushed the wrong button there, so that's what that was about. Many visitors who have been down to the basement level can agree they picked up on an eerie feeling, and some were even disturbed enough to avoid going down there entirely. But if they did, they'd have missed out on a great used bookstore run by Friends of the Katie Wheeler Library. During my research, I became aware that Katie Wheeler Library is scheduled to be shut down by July 1st of next year, as part of a plan for Irvine to withdraw from the Orange County Public Library system. This iconic library, made possible by a grant from the James Irvine Foundation, is not only depended on for the many services it offers the surrounding community, but also beloved for its beautiful grounds and building with its historic past. Ranking among Orange County's top 10 most haunted locations, it's a destination for paranormal enthusiasts from near and far, and I think more people would like to have a chance to visit. A petition to stop the library from closing has been initiated by the Friends of the Library and has already been signed by thousands of people. If you'd like to help support the effort, please visit the link on the screen and in the description, where you can read more about it and sign the petition. Thank you for watching.